Have you ever wondered why someone keeps doing something that hurts them? Like using drugs, drinking too much, gaming for hours, or scrolling endlessly, even when they know it's messing up their life? That's addiction. It's not just about being weak or having bad willpower. Addiction is a real change in the brain. It's a brain disease that hijacks the part of you that feels good and makes choices. Today we're going to explain the psychology of the addict in a simple way. What happens inside the brain? Why it's so hard to stop? Why teens are extra vulnerable? And most importantly, that recovery is possible. Let's break it down step by step. Before we keep going, can I ask you for a quick favor that really helps this channel grow? If you're enjoying this so far, hit the like button. It tells YouTube that videos like this matter. And if you want more Dave Fox simple psychology explained in a way that actually makes sense, go ahead and subscribe and maybe turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. It only takes a couple of seconds and it makes a huge difference for me. Your brain has a built-in reward system. It's like an ancient survival tool. When you do something helpful, like eating tasty food, hanging out with friends, winning a game, or getting a hug, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is the feel-good messenger. It says, "Hey, that was awesome, do it again." This motivates you to repeat things that keep you alive and happy. But some things like drugs, alcohol, nicotine, gambling, or even super intense video games create a massive dopamine flood, way bigger than normal rewards. Imagine normal dopamine as a gentle wave. Drugs or addictive behaviors are like a tsunami. The brain loves that huge rush. It remembers it forever and starts craving more of whatever caused it. At first, the person chooses to try it, maybe out of curiosity, to fit in, to escape stress, or just to feel something good. But after repeated use, the brain changes. It gets used to those giant dopamine spikes. To protect itself, the brain starts making less dopamine naturally and reduces the number of dopamine receptors, the little docking stations that catch the chemical. Now, everyday things, like eating, laughing with friends, or even getting good grades, feel flat or boring. They don't give the same pleasure anymore. The only thing that feels good is the addictive substance or behavior. That's when craving kicks in hard. The brain screams, "I need that huge hit again." It's no longer just wanting fun, it's needing it to feel normal. Addiction also messes with other parts of the brain. The prefrontal cortex, the part right behind your forehead that helps you plan, make smart decisions and say no, gets weaker connections. Impulse control drops. Judgment gets cloudy. At the same time, the stress and emotion centers go into overdrive. When the person isn't using, they feel anxious, irritable, depressed, or empty. Using becomes the only way to feel okay again, even if just for a little while. It's a vicious cycle. Use equals huge reward, equals crash, equals worse feelings, equals use again. Why do teens get hooked faster and harder? Your brain is still growing until your mid-20s. The reward system lights up super strong during teenage years. Everything feels more intense, but the decision-making part matures last. So the go for it side is in full power, while the maybe I shouldn't side is still catching up. That's why experimenting feels exciting and risks seem smaller. If drugs or addictive behaviors flood the developing brain, those changes can stick around longer and make addiction more likely for life. Addiction isn't just about substances. Behavioral addictions like gaming, social media, shopping, or porn can hijack the same reward pathways. The brain doesn't care if it's a chemical or an activity. If it triggers huge dopamine and you can't stop despite bad consequences, like failing classes, losing friends, or feeling miserable, it's addiction. What makes someone more likely to become an addict? It's usually a mix. Genetics. Some brains are wired to feel rewards more strongly or recover slower. Mental health, depression, anxiety, ADHD, or trauma can make people use to cope. Environment. Stressful home, peer pressure, easy access, or seeing others use. Early start. The younger someone begins, the bigger the risk. The good news: addiction is treatable. The brain can heal. When someone stops using and gets help, dopamine levels slowly return to normal. New healthy habits, like exercise, hobbies, therapy, support groups, rebuild those reward pathways. The prefrontal cortex can strengthen again with practice. Recovery isn't instant. Cravings and slips can happen. But millions of people beat addiction every year. They learn to handle stress without the old escape, rebuild relationships, and find real joy in life again. If you or someone you know is struggling, you're not broken or hopeless. Talk to a trusted adult, counselor, or call a helpline. Asking for help is one of the bravest things you can do. Addiction changes the brain, but it doesn't have to define the person. Thanks for watching. If this helped you understand addiction better, drop a like and share it with a friend who might need it. Comment below. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.